Hello and welcome back to the Epic Fitness Camp. My name is Ivan Reactor and I'll be your guide into your personal interactive isotonic training. This training was specially designed for seniors or anyone who's 30 plus older. The first exercise is called Isotonic Press Up. Lay down on your mat facing down, put your knees close together. Your arms should be approximately shoulder width, as you can see. Put it outside of the mat, just on the edges. Let your body go down in a very limited range of motion. Go up and do not lock your elbows out in the higher position as we want the resistance to occur. We shall repeat this exercise for 30 seconds. I'm exceeding the 30 seconds time period because I don't have a timer on me. For this reason, I highly recommend you to get a timer to time yourself because we do not want to exceed 30 seconds period time. Now, during the breaks between sets, which are, by the way, we're doing 3 sets of the same press up, we'll do some stretching and flexibility exercises, do some trapezius rotations, arms rotations. It will last about 30 to 1 minute. Now let's do and repeat our second set of press up. Again, put your arms slightly outside of the mat. Your back is slightly arched. Again, we shall repeat 3 reps during our 30-second time period. Breathe in and out through your nose in a constant, steady manner. Great. Now again, I highly recommend you to flex and stretch your muscles that are being contracted. I'm contracting my triceps because that's the primary muscles involved in this exercise. Now go lock your elbows out behind your back, do some neck rotations, your trapezius rotations, let the pressure out of your body, and prepare yourself for the third and last set of our press up. Again, I have a timer down there for your conveniency, but you can use your own timer. Again, as you can see, one repetition takes about 10 seconds to complete. Do it in a very steady, controlled manner. Do not hold your breath and do not hold your muscle for a long period of time. Do it in dynamic but the key is to let it swing, let your body move in a very dynamic but slowly manner. Good job, everybody. So now we shall move on to our next exercise, our next muscle group, which is back. So this exercise is known as Superman. It works your back, hamstrings, shoulders, as well as your butt. The isotonic Superman is, however, slightly different from a regular Superman. Start by facing down the mat. Lift your right arm and your left leg so they are about at the same height. Lower your arms and your legs, but do not let them drop on the mat. When you feel like dropping your limbs, raise them up again, but slowly until you reach the maximum height. Now you should feel a constant resistance or moderate pain between breaks, so for this reason I highly recommend you to do some yoga stretching. In this case I do some towards the sun stretching. I'll let your lift your arm and switch sides this time. Your left arm is and your right feet is up in the air now. Hold your own body with your opposite limbs. They should be against your body. As you can see, my arm is against my body. Locked, always locked in a static position. Now you should be able to complete around 3 to 5 reps or until you feel exhausted. The countdown timer is always there for you. Now again, between sets we shall do some stretching and flexibility to let the pressure out of your back, because back is a huge muscle group and it involves and drains us of energy. So again, switch sides. This time our right arm and our left feet up. Do not let them drop down. Do not hold your breath. Breathe in and out steadily. Lift them up. Again, up and down. Again, I'm probably doing 5 reps this time, so I would recommend you to do the same. Do not hold them for a long period of time, up and down. The range of motion is very limited, as you can see. Again, do some stretching. Do some yoga flexibility. It would help you to recover before our last set. Again, do not forget to switch sides. I call this training 333 mainly because it has 3 sets of 3 different muscle groups, which are followed by 30 seconds break in between sets and in between exercises and muscle groups. So that's fairly easy for you to remember. So we got 3 exercises, 3 different muscle groups, 30 seconds break in between that. Good job, we are doing just fine. Breathe in and out, and again breathe in and out with your nose. As you can see me, I'm breathing and I'm not breathing through my mouth. So we shall move on to our last muscle group, which are abdominals and our hamstrings. Now, as for our last and our third muscle group, we shall perform some isotonic crunches. We shall begin by laying down on the floor or mat facing up. Place your feet with your hips and your knees flexed at about 90 degrees angle. Have your arms in front of you to help you balancing. Raise them up and begin by moving the chin to the chest by contracting your abdominals muscles. Keeping the lower back flat, continue to pull until your arms touches with your feet. Hold it there for 2-3 seconds and then slowly uncurl and extend back to the starting position, but do not drop your back all the way down on the mat, as we want to maintain a constant tension in our abdominals for the period of 30 seconds. Now we shall follow the same principles and the same technique as we did before. We shall take about 30 to 40 second break in between sets. I shall recommend you to do some oblique rotation to let the pressure out of your abdominals. Now we shall stretch and flex our abdominals again for 30 seconds. So again, we repeat 3 reps in a very limited range of motion while breathing through our nose. And just to wrap up this training, because we did only 1 cycle, I want to mention some benefits for this isotonic training. So the first thing, it enhances and stabilizes our hormone system, which allows our cells actually to renew itself quicker, which results in better lifestyle, longevity, and anti-aging natural medicine. It builds muscles by increasing the number of myofibrils in our blood cells. It enhances performance by aerobical exercises such as swimming, cycling, and increases number of mitochondria in our slower fibers. Improves our immune system if it fights cancers, and it has a 40% of cancer prevention if you keep doing it diligently and on a regular basis. Normalizes your inner system, allowing your body to function in a natural way. And our next video would be on isotonic training for pregnant women. And now I shall recommend you to repeat the cycle. We have done only one cycle, which lasts for about 10 minutes, and I would recommend you to repeat it one more time. So do 2 cycles for beginners, and then in a month or 2 do 3 cycles. That would be a very advanced level. So be well. I hope you liked it. Subscribe to my channel, and there are more videos like this coming up. And I wish you well, and may the force be with you all.